What up, Tar Heel? What up, my guy? How we feeling? Feeling good? Deal's a deal. I don't want you to yet, though. I want to get a couple more people in here first. Yeah, I want to get a couple more people in here first. Barter. Man, what was the... Did we make any sort of bet if Oregon State lost? I don't think we did. I think we made the deal was if Oregon State lost, you had to recite the first several lines, or was it the first line of the Oregon fight song? And then if Oregon lost, I had to transfer to Oregon State. That was the bet. So that's where we're at. It was something like that. I just need a first couple lines. I just need the first couple lines, but let's let some of the boys get in here, and then we'll do it. I don't want you getting off the hook doing it when there's one person in here, you know? Yo, why am I so zoomed in on this right now? Am I like crazy zoomed in on it? I can't see anything. I'll look at the chat in a second. Okay, so it's Tuesday. Or no, it's Monday. It's Labor Day. Dylan Raiola still thinks he's Patrick Mahomes. At least he still wants to be Patrick Mahomes. And Mike Gundy took his t-shirt off in the press conference. And Bill Belichick will coach in a game tonight. Gold. Yeah, I don't know if you should be doing any bets based off of Oregon State. That was a disappointing start to the thing, wasn't it? Talk to me, Barter. What happened, though? Because I got to watch some of it. It was the first college football day. So I was doing a whole bunch of stuff. I was hate watching Washington at that time. I think the end of one of the games, LSU Clemson, was still going on. So I would get into the Oregon State game sporadically. I didn't get to watch the beginning of it much, and it seems like that true freshman kid just lit it up at the beginning. And I've seen some of Oregon State's people on social media saying that coaching is the problem. So talk to me. Give me an honest review of the Beavers, because I'm curious as to what you think. Tar Heel, Bill Belichick tonight. How do we feel about it? We're doing this stream until 5 o'clock today because I'm watching the game. I want to watch Bill Belichick. He's feeling good. He's feeling great. Good, great, grand, wonderful. Is it going to be a dub? Is it going to be a dub? Oh, boy. I get to play against the number 15 team in the country this week. We did not do very good in our first showing. It was a hot start, and then the rest of it went downhill from there. So we got to take care of business against Indiana to get back into this thing. So I was there, and in my eyes, our secondary was all pretty young, and our CB1 was ruled out due to injury, like on Friday, so that was a very slow start. Picked it up in the second half. Yeah, it seemed like they started to get more of a hold on that quarterback in the second half. But some of the decision making on the 2-point conversions, at least the 2-point attempts, oh my gosh, my wear and tear is like horrible. Did I lose the starting job? Because now I'm not playing. But anyways, apparently I lost the starting job and we're winning without me. The 2-point attempts. We won. We beat them. I'll sit on the bench for that. The 2-point attempts, the decisions of when to do them, especially that first one, when like they could have kicked an extra point and made it a 14-point game. That one was a horrible decision. Yo, I'm so confused by this. Is it because the first QB was injured and he just got to come back and play? Is that what happened? But I did a quarterback battle, no? Oh, that's weird. I just didn't get going for 2 when you could have made it a 14-point game, and then instead it was a 16-point game, and then they did it again. It just didn't make any sense. Who do you guys have for your biggest losers of the week? Biggest loser of the week's got to be Arch Manning, right? Oh my gosh. That was terrible. But you know what I think about Arch Manning? Like, it's not his fault that the world built him up for this expectation like he was going to be a Heisman quarterback slinging it off the rip. His first game that he's playing as like the solidified QB1 overall of camp is at the Shoe against the defending champs. He didn't play good. I'm not saying that he played good at all. But it's hard to live up to those expectations. If he's really as good as they say he is, he will respond and play good this year. College football is so reactionary right now. It's either you're super good or you're super bad. But I mean, if that's the film he's going to put out there, he was super bad. Tar Heel at Oregon State winning. Biggest winner of the week. Gotta be Lee Corso. Coach Corso in his final show went perfect. He picked all of his games perfect, including LSU and Florida State. Yeah, Alabama. Shout out to Alabama for another disappointing performance. A loss to an unranked team. Everybody put an L in the chat for the SEC. It just means more there, you know? So now we can immediately jump into the SEC hypothetical games talk. Like, Alabama should still be in the playoff because if they were to play every other team's conference champion, they would probably win if we're looking at the end of the season. And the playoff shouldn't be about the results you do on the field. It should be about how you are on paper. You know what I mean? Yeah, LSU, that was a big win for them. And now Brian Kelly doesn't have to slam his fist against the table and say we're still talking about the same things. But apparently I'm not the starting quarterback anymore. Which that sucks. I was hoping to get in here and play. Yeah, I like Trent Walker a lot. I do like Trent Walker a lot. That guy's a dog. But Oregon State, they got some issues that they need to work out. Between you and me, Barter, I just don't know if I believe in Bray. I know that there's like a rebuild going on, but like some of the decision making is bad, and I've been to some of the practices in the past. It just doesn't have the same energy that some other programs have at practice. I just don't know if Bray's the guy. I don't know if Bray's the guy. Think bro's an Oregon fan. Yes, I'm playing college football today, so I'm wearing my gear. And I'm going to the Oregon-Oklahoma State game this week, so I'm all hyped up about that. Hey, we got more of the OG crew in here now. We got more of the OG crew in here now. Last thing I'll say about the Beaver game, it pissed me off how little deep shots were took over and over again. They said Murphy brought the new dimension. Yeah, seemed very conservative. I agree with you. From what I was able to watch, it seemed conservative. The play calling was definitely sus. All right, Barter, I think we got enough people in here now. I would like to take you up on the bet now. First couple lines of the Oregon Fight song in the chat, please and thank you. I think Oregon will be in the Big Ten chip again if they beat Penn State. I don't think losing Gabriel will affect them all that much. They have a great team, although Tez Johnson was insanely talented. Yeah, I agree with you. I think Dante Moore, I want to see more of how he does this week against a team that's not Montana State. But what I saw out of Dante Moore was pleasing for the first week. Everyone knows last year Oregon came out of the gate and struggled with Idaho. Dante didn't try to do too much in that game, and I was happy to see that. And we definitely saw some throws that flash the 5-star talent that he is. But, oh my gosh, I think probably the biggest takeaway for me from Oregon was the on-field talent of DeCorian Moore. Oh my gosh. That kid is a fighter, man. Not only can he catch a ball, but that block that he pancaked a guy on his rectum in the end zone, that was insane. Coach Lanning said he was blocking the wrong guy, but it was cool to see. You're not going to believe this, but I transferred the quarterback I made on Road to Glory to Madden, who was on Oregon and got drafted by the Seahawks? Oh my gosh. Go Hawks. Everybody in the chat right now, W for Barter, the Oregon State enthusiast who lives up to his bet. Oregon, our alma mater, we will guard thee on and on. Let us gather around and cheer. Chant your glory, Oregon. Let's go. We got Barter to put it in the chat. Everybody's jumping in now. Everybody's jumping in now. I'm so happy. I hope somebody clipped that. Not gonna lie. I hope somebody clipped that. Today in the world of sports, I see you, dog. I see you, dog. Oh, man. Oh, look, Barter. We're going to play against Jonathan Smith. I don't know if he's still the coach in this game. But here's a chance for you to get redemption if Rutgers can beat Michigan State and Jonathan Smith. Aiden Childs, question mark? I'm probably not even going to get in. Who do you guys think, give me some thoughts, who was the most impressive team of week 1? I know Arch didn't play very well, and it's probably the cliche thing to say, but Ohio State's defense looked pretty real. We just got killed by Jonathan Smith. The Ohio State defense was crazy. Penn State beat up on whoever they played. USC dropped like a 70 burger. I don't know if you guys saw that. Yeah, Florida State looked good. Florida State may be on the upswing again. Or maybe Alabama's just bad. That's a weird thing to say. Is Alabama just bad? Who knows? Come on, coach, let me play. Yeah, Miami did pretty well. Dude, I thought Mario Cristobal was going to do his thing at the end. I'm not going to lie. I thought Mario Cristobal at the end of that game was going to fluff that up for Miami. But they came through. They came through. Oh, I got a sack. Got sacked again. That was horrible. That was horrible. Ernest, Sco Ducks. I'll be at the game on Saturday. If anybody sees me, feel free to say hi. Yeah, Alabama's undisciplined. Kalen DeBoer, the look on Kalen DeBoer's face during that game was telling, man. It was pretty telling, I'm not going to lie. He looked concerned. And it was crazy because Coach Saban went and talked to the team this week, I'm pretty sure. And on game day, he said that the culture had been righted and everything was looking better. And boy, it didn't, in my opinion. It looked pretty bad, in my opinion. That's just one guy. K-State nearly losing to North Dakota. Yeah, that was crazy too. I had a lot of fun during the kickoff, the college football kickoff. I don't know about you guys, but I had a good time. I watched football all day on Friday and Saturday. And now we got NFL coming up this week. Got to go Eagles in the Eagles-Cowboys game, right? And you got to go Seahawks versus the Niners. Yeah. I feel that on the talking more during gameplay. I feel that. I'm still breaking the rust off on this, but I appreciate that. Oh, yeah. Tarleton State. Thanks for reminding me of that. That was insane, dude. That was wild. That was nuts. Aren't they like in are they in Texas? Is that where they're at? Gosh, we're getting blasted by Northwestern, guys. Oh my gosh. Coach, we got to make a quarterback change, brother. We got to make a quarterback change, brother. I know it's all love, my guys. I appreciate constructive criticism. I had almost the perfect Saturday. Playing the first soccer game of the season, 1-4-0. Let's go. Let's go. Is coach going to let me play? I want to get set up to be able to transfer somewhere good at the end of this year, please. Washington. Washington, boys. Hey, the Dukes almost duked on Saturday. I've heard a lot of them talking about how they won by 17. They got a touchdown at the end that made the gap a little wider. Washington almost fumbled that to Colorado State. You love seeing that out of the Dukes. I saw someone say 51 in the stream. Much love to everybody in the stream. Sub up. Sub up for me. And let me know, the guys in the chat can testify to this. If you tell me who your team is in the chat and you let me know you subbed, I will shout you out. I'm just a decent gamer. I'm not a scrub. I represent the folks who have a job and a life and don't have time to play this game all day. We're going through Road to Glory on quarterback mode. And here shortly, we're going to decide on another position for me to play in Road to Glory. Still getting this. Oh, that was brutal. We're still getting this Road to Glory thing nailed down for college football 26. Another silver, man. That is not going to get me where I need to go on the depth chart. Travis Hunter, Oregon Ducks. My apologies to how the Ducks did Colorado a couple years ago. Was that last year they did that? Can't remember. If I couldn't say dark horse, Dante Moore, gosh, I probably wouldn't say that anyways. Honestly, if he can get going again, I like Jeremiah Smith. That dude's a beast. I like Jeremiah Smith, and I also like Drew Aller. I think Drew Aller is up there. Like, I haven't bought into the Arch Manning Heisman favorite yet. Like, I think Drew Aller is going to be more NFL ready at the end of the season than anybody than any other quarterback in the league probably. I like Drew Aller a lot, but we all know what Jeremiah Smith is capable of. We all know what that guy's capable of. And if they can throw some balls to him and get him going again, he could put up some pretty consistent, crazy numbers. Do I miss Dylan Gabriel? I miss his personality. Yeah, he was a great quarterback for Oregon. There's no doubting that. I'm excited to see what Dante Moore can do. But, like, I miss all of the Oregon quarterbacks. I loved Bo Nix. I loved Marcus Mariota. I loved Vernon Adams. I loved Jeremiah Masoli. I loved all of them, man. Got to go Pat Go in the chat. should I do here? I feel like I need to get this up more. I got an exam in a couple weeks. Tyler Shuck. I did actually like Anthony Brown a lot. Hello from Scotland. What's up? W's in the chat for the international viewers, man. Why did Jerry trade Micah? I don't know. Dude, the Dallas sports fans, gosh, man. Luka and Micah in the same year, man. That's brutal. That's brutal. Jerry Jones, it's time to move it along if you're a Cowboy fan. It's time to move it along if you're a Cowboy fan. Rutgers playing the Dukes. Gosh, there's too much pride in me here. We can't lose to Washington, man. We can't lose to Washington, man. Win the game. If you're not putting me in, win the game, man. I'm so sick of it. They were really like in Road to Glory, you can play for half of your career. Oh my gosh. I hate losing to Washington. I despise it. Rather throw up. I just think it was kind of fair to trade. The Cowboys now get 4 first-round picks. Yeah, but I would normally agree with that. But Micah Parsons is Micah Parsons. And you never know what draft picks are going to turn into. I get that. They could turn into something awesome. But they could also turn into a nothing burger. And you know what you got with Micah Parsons. That's a monster. That is a beast. And to trade him in conference, that's a little ballsy too, I think, because now you're going to have to play against him at some point. I just don't know, man. And yeah, they're definitely overpaying for Dak. Like, they're willing to overpay for players that they shouldn't overpay for. And players that they should probably overpay for, they put their feet in the sand like this. I don't understand it. Jerry Jones runs the Cowboys for headlines and to keep people talking about them. He does not run it for the Cowboys to win, which if you're a Cowboy fan, as passionate as they are, that sucks really bad. But we'll see what happens with the Cowboys. I think they play the Packers, don't they? Like in week 4? Something like that. I could be wrong. Micah Parsons is going to be pissed off during that game. I need Coach to put me in, boys. I can't keep doing these streams where all we're doing is practicing. Practice? Talking about practice? I've been doing my Road to Glory, or my Dynasty, I mean. I got the job at Oregon, and we're killing it. Just beat Ohio State. Beat the pulp out of them. Let's see. I was a 5-star, and I played every year. Yeah, see, I didn't do very good in high school. Love the jerseys, Seth. Go Hawks, baby. I got Cam Chancellor and Russell Wilson back there. They are signed. And I also have a Witherspoon signed one that I need to get up in a frame. I have a Hasselbeck one I need to get in a frame. I have a Lockett one that I need to get in a frame. What else do I have? I have a whole bunch of them. Did I start at Oregon and Dynasty? I did not. I started at Jeez, where did I start at? Memphis. I started at Memphis, and then I got offered the job at Ole Miss, and then I got offered the job at Oregon. But I haven't won a national title yet, and I think I'm going to go ahead and do that with Oregon. What are my thoughts on Wilson and the Giants? Playoffs possible or no shot? They're in a really, really tough division. They're in a really hard division. I don't know if they're a playoff team. I guess it'll depend on if the Commanders continue to be that good or if they fall off. The Eagles are going to win the division. Jeez. I like Russ, and I think the Giants have made giant improvements, but I think it may be another year for the Giants. But they had one of my favorite drafts. I would imagine by next year they're going to turn to Jackson Dart. We'll see how the season goes. Oh, coach is never going to put me in, is he? Coach is never going to put me in, is he? Yeah, the Giants have Cam Scatabo. That dude's a beast, man. And they got Abdul Carter. I'm excited to see how he does. But we'll see. I think the Giants are in a tough spot with the division they play in. But several of the NFC divisions are pretty tough. I actually kind of like the Giants. I've always kind of liked the Giants a little bit. I wasn't the biggest Eli Manning fan after the whole draft debacle. Probably went a little too hard on him for it, but it was really hard for me to root for the Giants for a while, but I really like their uniforms a lot and their colors. The New York Football Giants. Am I going to get another silver, man? Got another silver. I need golds if I want to play. All right, enjoy your dinner. Enjoy your dinner. Now, I got you, Barter. I'm just saying how I felt about him for a while. Gosh, my leadership is just tumbling. I feel like that would probably help with getting into a starting spot. Do you need to get your leadership up to get to a starting spot? Because I started for one game, and then they took me away. I don't really get it. Belichick, in my opinion, definitely going to be a challenge. I have to rely on some things going in the Giants' favor. I just want to see Russ have some success before he retires. I do too, man. I want the best for Russ. I didn't get nearly as mad at him as everybody else did. I was a 3-star in Road to Glory, but now I'm a second string for the Virginia Cavaliers. I almost went to Virginia. The thing they do got to fix, though, I think, for future games is how long it takes to become a starter. Because the mode just isn't fun when you can't, like, have any chance of playing. I guess they're trying to make it look realistic. Are we on the comeback right now? No, we are not. It's not... It's just not fun when you can't... When you don't get to play. How does everybody feel about the Raiders? Pete Carroll and the Raiders. Are they ready to go win some games under Pete Carroll, or is it just the same old situation? I am very well versed in how Pete Carroll coaches, so I would expect them to win 9 games, and there will be a lot of close games that they are up by 3 or within 3 for a lot of the game. And then Geno throws an interception in a cruel moment. Oh, you're not going to let us go on a losing streak? You've said that before, Coach. We keep losing, Coach. We keep losing, man. We keep losing, dog. Hope Clemson can bounce back. Because out of all the big dogs this year, I like Dabo Swinney, and I think Cade Klubnik was underappreciated last year. I honestly don't like Clemson very much. I'm kind of indifferent. I don't like them very much. I don't hate them, per se. But it is what it is. Did anybody watch Mike Gundy's press conference today? That was wild. His phone rang in the middle of the press conference. And he said that it was from his wife, so he didn't answer it, so he was going to get put in the doghouse for that. And then bro just took his shirt off in the press conference while he was talking about his old days playing for Oklahoma State. It was crazy. He just lifted his shirt up, showed us his old man boobies. That's what you get when you see somebody that has a mullet. That's the kind of behavior that you will just expect when you see somebody that has a mullet. I need to hit one more. Give me a target. Thank God I got a gold on that one. Definitely has a shot for the Raiders to do some damage. Kind of same situation as the Giants. Good team, tough division. If Genty was that guy, then I think they really... Yeah, I agree. Tough division. I think the Chargers are going to be better than they were last year. The Chiefs are obviously the Chiefs. The Broncos are on the rise. We'll see how Bo Nix's second year goes. But I agree. I think the Raiders are right in the same spot. I think you're right. Oh, get walking with that Niner stuff. We'll see on Sunday. That's what I have to say about that. We'll see you on Sunday. Man, I want Coach to let me play. What do you guys want to see out of Bill Belichick tonight? This is going to be really interesting to see how Bill Belichick's coaching style transfers over to college football. His coaching style definitely is translated already because, there's been, no news out of North Carolina camp. I haven't really heard anything about them. Like, unless you go out of your way to research their beat reporters, there's like nothing coming out of their camp, which is on brand for Bill Belichick. We're getting killed again. Coach was in my phone saying everybody's practicing more. We can't go on a losing streak. And now we're getting killed by Nebraska. We're getting killed by the Cornhuskers. I got to transfer, don't I? I got to transfer, don't I? This is a joke. This is a joke. We're already through to week 10. I played one game my sophomore season. Yeah, great. I'm setting a great example for the team. But you won't put me in, will you? Transfer to Oregon State and I might have a chance. Well, you lost the bet. So how are we going to do that? You lost the bet. All you had to do, Barter, was win the bet, and I would have transferred to Oregon State. I just messed that up so bad. Get up out of there. Get up out of there. Get up out of there. I am not very good at this drill. As you can tell, I should have handed that off big time. Get up out of there. Dude, I'm not very good at this drill. Don't be watching me play this right now. I'm having a hard time. Don't be watching me play this right now. Finally, we got one. I'm not fast enough, though. My guy's so slow. Oh my gosh. Well, I don't get to be QB1 this week. That was a hot mess. I want to get that down better. I lost time. I just want to play. I'm struggling to get that read option timing down in this game. Last game I had that drilled down pretty good. This one's been tough. The runouts are super cool. Maybe we'll get killed really bad in this game and I'll get put in. We've been able to beat some of the bigger teams, but we can't beat the Northwesterns of the world. Like I said, we're fighting against Ohio State. Northwestern comes to town and we get pummeled like we're roast beef state. It's crazy. It's crazy. What is happening right now? We can beat Ohio State, but we can't beat Northwestern. This is insane. Coach is going to keep his job because of that. Coach is going to keep his job because of that. Ridiculous. I don't care about my grades. Oh, great. Now we get to play against UCLA. I need to go somewhere where I can be QB1. That's what needs to happen. I need to go somewhere where I can be QB1. I'm never taking advice on going to Rutgers again. I'm never taking that advice again. I know what you're thinking. You shouldn't have taken that advice in the first place. But one of my OG fans wanted me to do it. That was bad. Am I still not getting a gold? Lordy! I'm in my sophomore year. And I got to play in one game this season. I had the QB1 battle and everything. And then I got pulled after one game. So I'm basically just trying to build up to get some transfer power, I guess. My leadership keeps going down too. My thoughts for the Steelers this year, same as last year. The exact same. The exact same. I don't think that Aaron Rodgers makes a giant difference. Not at this age, not the way that he's played recently. Even his final years with the Packers, I don't think it makes a giant difference. Don't see a major difference between Metcalf and Pickens. I think they'll be the exact same as they have been over the past several years. I do think Tomlin could be on the hot seat here, though. Their defense is going to be good. Their defense is always pretty all right. At least pretty all right, if not awesome. But I just don't think that they're any better than they were last year. I don't necessarily believe they're any worse than they were last year. I don't know. We'll see when the season starts. They'll probably be right around 500. If Aaron Rodgers gets hurt, that could throw a bone in things, or a wrench in things, I should say. Oh my gosh, every week this girl has something for me to do. Rivalry game. wanted to play, boys. I wanted to play within the first hour of this stream. I thought that I was starting this stream and I was just going to be playing. But that is not the case. Oh my gosh. Kind of have the same opinion. They added DK, but then they created the same problem they had when they got rid of Pickens. I don't think they didn't make line improvements. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Yeah, when the coach gives you those goals to do, gosh, man. Like, what the heck? And I just became QB1. Do I get to play because I've already won a quarterback battle for QB1? Yeah, those high school goals. What up, Owen? Those high school goals. Oh my gosh, dude. That has way too big of an impact on things. Like, that's not real life. You don't have coaches going up to high school players and saying, hey, throw a 40-yard lob touchdown this week. Otherwise, we're backing out. That does not happen. You can't tell me that that happens. Like, if you're a quarterback and you go out there and sling 5 touchdowns, they're not going to care about you didn't throw one for 40 yards on a lob pass. And it has way too big of an impact on your offers and stuff. And your stars. Your stars plummet if you miss like one goal.
This is why the passion of college football runs so deep.
They got to fix that.
And when you lose, man, does it stick with you.
No doubt about it, Reese. This was a game circled for a very, very long time. They knew how important this one was.
Did you guys know? I bet you didn't know
Twice, because this losing team now,
that the Ducks are natty again. And I know that you're going to come at me with what happened last year in the Rose Bowl. And this is my job as a fan. I'm just going to double and triple down. Triple down, as Pat McAfee would say. The Ducks are natty again. Yeah, dude, they're telling you do a 50-yard run. It's crazy. I have a quarterback challenge. In week 14, I'm not even going to get to play. What does it matter? What does it... Excuse me. What does it matter if I make QB1? This is crazy. This drill's stupid, too. I hate this drill so much. This is last year. This was the worst drill. This year, it's the worst drill. This drill is terrible, dude. And I've never seen that animation happen in a game ever. I've never seen that before. That was probably the wrong read. Dude. I'm not even going to win this quarterback battle now. This is crazy. I'm just going to throw that up there just in case. Oh, he caught it. I didn't even win the quarterback battle. What the hell? Playing college football 26. Watch me play college football 26. Let's go. Get him out of there. I'm gonna go get a block. I'm gonna go pancake a guy. We're getting out of Rutgers. We're going to the transfer portal. We're getting up out of Rutgers. You can believe that. We're getting out of Rutgers. I'm not even going to get this challenge, bro. I'm not even going to get this challenge, bro. I lost all three. That's crazy. This is the end of my sophomore year. And we're going in the transfer portal. I don't even care what QB1 looks like. This is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. And your leadership, like, doesn't go up at all, ever. Doesn't matter how much you put into it. That's weird. Go to Toledo. They have a high-flying offense and then go somewhere for senior year. Oh my goodness. Guess I'll just put a bunch of my stuff into leadership for now. And training. I just want to go somewhere where I'm going to actually play. Like, and have some relevancy in the college football world. This sucks. Oh, you're playing running back? You got to build like McCaffrey? I think I want to try out the running back one here shortly. That's probably a next stream project. Great. We didn't do anything this season. I played in one game. Almost to 80 overall. Put me in the transfer portal. Put me in the transfer portal, somewhere I can sign up as QB1. Yep, transfer portal. Sorry, Rutgers. It's been real. Barter, look! Oregon State's there. UNLV, Western Kentucky, Cincinnati. Cincinnati sounds kind of fun. Cincinnati. Baylor, QB1. Boise's QB2. South Carolina, QB2. So these are all my QB1s up here, I think. UNLV is interesting. UTSA. Baylor could be tough. Baylor, I hardly know her. Virginia does want me. Baylor U could be tough. The Baylor Bears. Go to Vegas, UNLV. Illinois, go play in the Big Ten. Get to play against Rutgers and beat on them. That could be fun. I wouldn't be the starter at Marshall. That's kind of crazy. I don't even have offers down here. Virginia Tech, enter Sandman. I'd be the 3-stringer there. Okay. I think it's down between Cincinnati and Baylor. I think those are my top 2. Do you even pick a team, or do you just pick one team, or is it like high school and you have to pick multiple? Barter says Baylor. Should I go play for Baylor? We're going to Baylor. We're going to Baylor. Why is he doing the end of the freshman year thing again? Oh, it's probably because I redshirted. So am I technically a redshirt sophomore this year? Am I technically a sophomore? Guess there is a chance for that. Because they brought back their chrome helmets, baby. Sure did. And plus, we all know that Big 12 is booty. So that always helps. I am QB1. I am QB1. Now it's time to get after it. Now it's time to get after it. Get some more skill points. Throw this leadership up a little more. Bro's gonna carry Baylor. We'll see. I'm not very good at this game. Remember, my name is Decent. I'm not a sweat. I am not a sweat. But I'll sling the rock around. I traded out my green and yellow for a different green and yellow. Let me get a gold right away to show these guys who I am. Let me get a gold real quick to show these guys who I am. Give me a target. Oh, yeah. Let me get a gold real quick to show these guys who I am. Kind of good at college, I'm the best at Madden. I haven't picked up Madden yet. I really didn't want to this year because I wanted to be part of the community that puts pressure on EA Sports to make it good again. And now apparently it's good. I'm seeing so many people talk about how good it is. Let me run and grab some water real quick. I'll be right back. All right, we got to play a game, boys. We got to play a game. Agree, try to steal his girl? That is diabolical. Try to steal your teammate's girl? I mean, I am the quarterback. We all know what it is. Oh my gosh, I have to do these stupid things again. I hate doing these. So I'm just mashing through it. I hate that they don't give you any insight to their playbook and then they just ask you questions about it. All right, boys, here we go. We're going to practice one more time, and then we're going to play. You're starting a road to glory. What should your name be? Your name should be Jonathan Smith. It's good they made Superstar mode like Road to Glory, where you could talk to your coach and agent and fans. Yeah, I really liked the old Madden Superstar mode in the old games. And then Madden just got so boring, man. I've heard that they did some pretty drastic improvements to franchise mode, but I don't know. They say that every year, and then you play it and they're not very good. Barter. You could be the second Jonathan Smith to play quarterback for Oregon State. And then you could make a Jonathan Smith in Road to Glory or in Dynasty as your former quarterback and actually stay the whole time. You could do that. You could right the ship. You could right the ship. All right, I went to a team that hopefully actually values me here. You'd root for Oregon against Michigan State? I don't think they play this year. Oh my gosh. It's time to play, baby. We gotta do the gold helmets, right? Do they have them? The chrome ones? They don't have them in the game? Oh, I do like that white helmet. That thing's nice. Guess I'll go all greens to get it started. No, I'm just, Mario, I'm just messing with Barter because the Oregon State people hate Jonathan Smith. So I'm just throwing him crap. Here we go. Here we go. Yes, sir. All right. First game in the new stadium. First game in the new stadium. Let's do it. Definitely giving some Green Bay vibes here.
And the Bears are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. They'll go to the ground.
Get out of that end zone. Very nice. We already got a guy. We already got a lineman hurt. Classic Road to Glory vibes right there. We already got a guy hurt.
Halfway there on first down and 2nd and 5. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Across the 20 and out of
We got a first down.
1 yard line, and just like that, they're out of trouble.
That's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
Gets rid of it.
Catch it. Oh,
Complete pass caused by the big hit on first down.
dang.
Coming. Let's talk for a second about Baylor. The good news about
We definitely need to run a little bit.
not 25,
We need to run a little bit.
you can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or
The
later,
coach wants to pass right now.
get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but it's not impossible. Recent
Go back to the tight end.
Indiana coming
Go back to the tight end.
out. You saw it back in the day with USF. You've seen it with Rutgers. Like in the past, you can do it. You can put it together, gain some momentum, but it starts with this game right here.
TCU reached the national championship game a few years back. No one expected much of them that season either, so you never
Catch that. First down.
This year, they get a chance to start strong.
How you feeling, Rutgers? Jeez, what just happened to my throat? How you feeling, Rutgers? Huh? You're watching me sling early. Why did you go right there? Why didn't you go up the hole? That made no sense at all, did it? Hold on to it.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
The Bears are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and
Oh no!
fires into trap back big dog. Trying to take it back. Touchdown, North Texas. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. Guys, when you think about the big picture for Baylor, at some point with all
All right, short-term memory.
and guys going in and out, you can score one for continuity with this ball club, can't you, David?
That means your system and your culture is working. And because these guys so often are just going for the next opportunity, the next bag of money. Nice job. They kept their guys that they recruited, that they loved.
Yeah, it sounds
We'll get back into it.
these players really have bought in to this coaching staff and the message and what they're preaching. They all believe they can do something very special this season.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical.
Woo!
It brings up a 4th down.
We're already losing. I threw a pick six. We're down by 10.
Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bears.
That's all right. We keep playing.
They've spotted them a 10-0 start.
We're down, not out.
Answer on this drive.
Get a good run.
Found that space and
Let's establish the run a little bit.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
to the air on 2nd down. Quickly to the tight end.
Man, I'm going to utilize that tight end all game, aren't I?
This offense.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch.
I'd like to run a little bit.
To the location of the throw because he put it out.
I guess I'll try this. I'm terrible at these speed options, too.
Accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Quick toss. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking. And they
Dude, the whole team's getting hurt.
yard line.
The whole team's getting hurt.
4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. Looking to fire.
There you go. There you go.
He's brought down
There you go.
for a 1st down.
This receiver is such a weapon. He has so much speed. He can generate explosive plays for your offense, not just running go routes and post routes, but how about throwing him the drag, letting him catch it,
There we go.
turn it upfield.
There we go.
On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the 1st down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward,
Oh, that was open.
to go back to the
That was open.
again and see if someone will finally take
I need some sort of shorter concept here.
And it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the line.
There you go. Get up out of there. Get up out of there. Who do I play like? I haven't even got to play yet. So I don't even know at this point. I haven't even got to play yet.
is going to be bearing down on him. So a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the 1st.
Catch it.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd.
Maybe I should have thrown it to him a little harder.
Defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary. You saw that. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Whoa.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
This is not the start this guy envisioned in this game. He's already
No, it is not.
now he takes a sack. You got
go up there. Let's see what happens.
If he's out here now seeing ghosts, he's got to get to the sidelines. He's got to shake the
I'm not seeing ghosts. Oh my gosh, the guys just won't block for me.
This definitely isn't the start they drew up. I mean,
I've been sacked like 3 times by North Texas. We're down by 17 to North Texas. Do I have a defense either? I guess one of those was me. One of those was on me because it was a pick 6. Get up out of there.
you want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up
We gotta start to work back here.
makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available to you on second down.
Should have gone square there. Should have gone square there.
And that's a really good job by the QB getting the ball out of his hands, knowing where the sticks are, getting the first, and they saw something they like because here they come, right back on the ball to run another play.
He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process.
I'm gonna go ahead and wait until we get a different play call. This isn't going how I wanted it to go.
While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been gliding
We can get back into it.
that line.
It's a long game. It's a long game.
So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Back to pass. Rushes on him.
Oh yeah,
He's got it. That's where they'll mark him a very productive play.
with the big hit. Step into the hit, make the throw.
got to be accurate. You got to put the football out in front and make it an easy catch.
Stop trying to spin like that.
He did on that angle.
What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. So you get stuffed on first down. You had an idea of what you wanted to do on second.
What up, Owen?
Gets back to the drawing board now.
Yeah, you got to figure out who you are and what you are. What's your next best play, or what is the defense going to do? They've been aggressive. Okay,
Nice play.
let's throw that deep ball. They've been sitting
Nice play.
Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it.
And we want to keep running.
Yeah, when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time.
First down.
Nice catch. Way to get the
First down.
They ain't knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Trying to cap this drive with the pass.
Yeah.
Now the connection takes it to the 11. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Rides to back and leaves it.
Dude,
Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss.
this running back, man.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator because on the first down you ran the ball, had a really nice game.
This running back, man.
You just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on third down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
There we go. Let's get in the end zone.
They get him stopped at the
Let's get in the end zone, shall we?
be first and goal from there. The Bears once back up
I can't audible.
their own goal post
I can't audible.
try to drive together.
Get in there. Touchdown drive. Let's go. And we get the ball back.
To the ground with the back.
Yeah.
Got the first down and more. And they'll finally get him down after
We're coming back.
kickoff. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Got out of
Oh, I threw that way too high.
and the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Threw that way too high.
The big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you can tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And a lot of times you want those big plays, you want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you
Hold it. Let's go. Let's go.
Down at the 19. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down.
Oh, boy.
You want to find that matchup because he's going to
I wanted to hand that off.
gets down the field and you see that's your playmaker, that's your guy.
All good.
Get it to him, get the first down.
And the Bears with a long way to go after the loss on the last play.
What's the flag for? Holding?
Could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call.
Garbage.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Line getting set on second down. Wants to go up top.
Dude.
Pressure. Quarterback
Trying to throw it away. I'm jamming the button.
42.
That's not Lamar Jackson back there scrambling around. This is a guy the defense felt like if we can get him out of the pocket and flush him, we can get after him and chase and bring him down. And they did that one pretty easy there, getting the sack.
It's third and long. Let's see if he's
Why in the world did I throw it like that? I definitely lobbed that to the end zone.
For the offense, considering
And he threw it 20 yards short.
first play of the
We're still here, though.
41. Running back searching for a hole.
Keep running.
Turn and move it forward. They're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
Keep running.
this on offense early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Back to pass on second down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They drag him down, but not before he
Oh, you try to spin right there. Doesn't make any sense.
is effective.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy, that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not
Oh.
over. He'll go do something positive with it.
Welcome to ball.
You got to find him in the passing game.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting him the football, letting them get some positive yards.
He wants to change this route. Second down, they'll go to the air. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Let's give him a power.
Job working the middle.
Let's give him a power.
So important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job.
Way to pick up the first.
The Bears pick up the first down.
That is how it's done on third down. It's no doubt about it. An easy hole to get through and clearly get the first down.
If you really want to simplify football, the low man wins.
Ugh.
The offense got
I tried pitching it.
easily pick that up.
And I think everybody wants to run the option plays, but the problem is, can everybody read it? You got to be able to stick the ball in the belly to run it back, and you have to be able to understand, or I'm pitching it to him. Whatever the read is, you can tell he was a little bit confused, a little bit slow.
Slide. No, I knew that would happen. It always happens.
He managed a few yards.
It always happens, and they always go and score a touchdown right after it. All right, we got to go down and score now.
They take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Quickly complete. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And the Bears want to crank the tempo. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Finds the tight end. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. No huddle here for the offense. Wants to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to
Hey, Skoducks.
you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often. And this
Skoducks.
a nice rhythm. That time, though, the
How am I feeling about our season? You talking about the Duckies? I'm excited, man. I'm excited. I really am. I think we have a schedule that's favorable. I think we can get back to the Big Ten championship game. Dude, it doesn't let you slide. I'm having a terrible game.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do them.
No, it's not that I didn't trust it. It's that I'm going to get sacked if I wait for things to develop. I'm still getting used to this game, and I know, you know, it's easy to watch the routes when you're not watching the offensive line in front of you about to sack you. But there's definitely a lot of room for improvement I have on this game. It's comeback season now.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go.
Turning it on. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line.
Well, you've seen the last 2 plays now. This guy's versatility. You've seen why he might be playing on Sunday.
That's picked. Oh, should have been.
Catch the ball. He's a big part of their passing game. He's a weapon and a guy that this defense has got to be ready for.
I told myself I wouldn't buy this game for this. Is it worth it? I mean, for me, any football game is always worth it because I love football so much that I just want to play. So, like, to me, it's worth it, but is it worth it in the grand scheme of things? It's a lot like last year. It's very much the same game as last year with a couple of improvements. But, I mean, as you guys can tell, I'm not very good at it. So. No! Go, 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 go! Yes! Let's go! Oh my gosh, Johnny Manziel! I got a touchdown. Let's go. Oh, and apparently we're going for it. We're still here. Yeah. I need to get better at just stepping into the pocket instead of trying to roll out. Got the ball back for us. Gosh, this running back is catching all the passes I throw today. We got to get up and go.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage.
We got to get up and go. Okay, this guy. Is going to get kicked out here in a second. Yeah.
To the right. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Keeps it on the bootleg. Got his man. They pick up half of it. It'll be second and
What brand is this hat? This is a Ducks hat, baby. This is Nike. This is Nike hat.
second down. He'll throw it.
Oh my gosh.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And there's no mystery as
I don't have any time to throw, boys.
giving up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. You just saw another example of it.
Dude.
Bottled up, and now it's first. The ball's loose. They recover their own fumble. Somehow. Who knows how they got that thing back?
This might be New Era, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Not 100% sure, but it might be.
Play of the drive comes from the 38.
Or I can't tell.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the big fella. Ball's out. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Touchdown, North Texas. How about here comes the
Yeah, this Heisman difficulty's starting to kick in a little bit, ain't it?
to the air on first down.
Oh my gosh.
That is now the
I s-
this offense cannot protect the QB. It doesn't matter if the defense is blitzing or if they're just winning one-on-one. 7 sacks. That's just ridiculous.
Safe completion on the screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Bears need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Unleashes one. And wings it incomplete.
Situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be Pap.
This is why I'm called Decent Gamer and not Sweat.
Play first snap of the drive.
This is like the first game that I'm playing as a true QB1, and I am getting killed out here.
Yard on that one.
And after your defense just went out there and gave them a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays to the passing game.
Dude, I can't, even if I touch the button, it maxes me out on the meter. It doesn't matter.
Down after a good return on the interception.
Quarterbacks, you cannot tell a great.
Next stream will be better. Gonna keep trying.
And here comes the Bear offense.
Will I play tech? I have no idea.
Back in half, David. Short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear.
Oh, he dropped it.
It's over. Moving behind. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. He'll start this drive going to the air. Works the middle. Breaks into the open. He stopped at the 48 and pick up a 10 on the play. Here they come first and 10 from the 48. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Oh, they're after him. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check.
Hey, still sub up if you guys like me. Oh my gosh. I just...
Falls incomplete.
Right? Like they haven't protected their guys in front, and that's why they haven't been explosive and scored a bunch of points, man. Position number 1 for every offense. Like, if we're going to throw, we got to protect him. And just right there, he gets hit again. He's been sacked several times.
Got to at least throw a touchdown, right?
The Bears want to move quickly.
This quarterback
Just sending you up there. We're going to try it. It's not going to work, but we're going to try it.
job with his
Nope.
decision making. He's now got over 350
Hold on to the ball, man. Hold on to the ball, man.
He wants to throw it again. Right on target this time. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you
I look like Shedeur Sanders. I look like Shedeur Sanders.
This poor quarterback has been running for his life. He has never been able to get his
Yeah, sure have.
stare downfield.
I've been running for my life.
In part because he's constantly throwing with pressure in his face.
Shoots it.
Oh my Lord.
It is another interception. Just a terrible start from this quarterback. Not much on that return, but I think they'll let him slide after making that pick, and they'll have it at the 20.
Rutgers was right. Rutgers was right. I'm terrible. I got pulled. I'm terrible. I'm awful.
Bitterly disappointing start to the season as they can't come up with a W.
The good news is there's a football game to go watch. So I'm going to do that. I appreciate everybody that's been having fun with me. I don't take any of this personally. I'll be better next stream. I will practice and I'll be better next stream. And you can believe that. I lost everybody's trust. I will earn it back. Meanwhile, the Ducks are going to keep killing it. And Bill Belichick coaching in college football tonight. So we're going to go watch that. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Make sure to follow. Love you guys. Everybody love everybody. Have a good week.